Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an OU match. This one I found with the new Wi-Fi Battle Finder on Smogon. The only problem is there's no archive or records. Like I can't go back and check the thread or check my PMs, so I don't know who I battled. I didn't record it, and yeah. So this is if this is you, just let me know, and I'll give you link to your channel or whatever. So I'm gonna go into my Gengar after leading with my Lilligant because I figured the thing he would lead with would be slower, and I could put it to sleep and set up and etc, etc, etc. So I'm going to go to Gengar, fearing the fake out and U-turn combo. He's going to go straight for the U-turn, predicting me to go to Gengar so that he can get switch advantage. I'm going to Shadow Ball while he Quiver Dances. It's going to do enough to where I'm confident that he'll want to stay in because he's faster and he can take another Shadow Ball anyways. But unfortunately, because of his lefties, then he actually gains back enough to where if he switches out, he won't die from rocks, which really sucks. But Gyarados is going to be able to come in and tank that Fiery Dance. Even though he gets a special attack raise, he's not going to be able to kill me because he won't do double damage, and that only did about 120. And now that I still have 300, even if it did do double damage, I can still live it, and I resist his Bug Bust as well. So I'm just going to go for the Waterfall. He's going to send in his own Gyarados with Intimidate. And fortunately for me, he's got the red card, which I don't know. Red card's a weird thing because it's only a one-use item. I don't know. I find it odd. It's nice that it forces a switch, but it's only one use, and it's like it's random. And I get Gengar, which obviously is Thunderbolt. I was actually thinking of going for the Shadow Ball because he does have a ground type on his team, but he goes into his Uniclus, which is weird because if I did go for the Shadow Ball, that would have done a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. I'm fairly confident this will KO. Because yeah, Shadow Ball is like almost 3 times as powerful, and Thunderbolt did like 30% and does kill, and that's excellent. So he's gonna send in his Latias. I figure it's probably Scarfed. I should have saved my Gengar, but whatever. I'm gonna go into my Jirachi, which is the thing I should have went into before. I'm gonna go for the T-Wave. He's gonna switch into his ground type as Donphan now. Which is kind of weird because if I was an offensive variant, I would have been going for the Ice Punch, and that would have done a hell of a lot of damage. But I'm going to go to my Gyarados, predicting the Earthquake or the Stealth Rocks, whichever one. And I'm going to go for the Taunt so he can't go for the rocks here. And he's going to show me Counter, which is weird. I don't know why he went for Counter right away because I'm a Gyarados in on a Donphan, and I'm probably going to want a DD first. So I don't know, but it is good to have Counter because it's sturdy. You can take a physical hit, and yeah, reflect it back. But I'm gonna go for the Waterfall. That was kind of a bad move. I don't know. I would have gotten absolutely destroyed if he did go for the Counter, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance here. I guess I didn't want him to go for the Stone Edge because I figure if he has Counter, he might be a little more unorthodox with you know, because he probably won't have Stealth Rocks because he didn't try to go for it, etc, etc, etc. But I'm going to Dragon Dance. He's going to sub, which is odd. So I'm going to hit it with Stone Edge and break the substitute. He's going to Stone Edge as well. And I'm going to be left very low. It's kind of weird that, like, I don't know why he would be, like, he's got Intimidate and Sub and Red Card, so I imagine he's defensive. But that did a lot, considering I have max HP too. So I don't know. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. He's going to send in his Donphan because that's going to do absolutely no damage. I figure he'll probably want to counter, and might as well just keep Dragon Dancing because there's really not much he can do to me because he doesn't have Stone Edge. If he did, he would have used it by now. So I'm safe. He's going to send back in his Gyarados, and I'm going to get my Dragon Dance, so I'm back to neutral attack, but I have +2 speed, so I know I'm faster. So I'm like, okay, whatever, just go for the Stone Edge, and I can get my Moxie boost, and I can just basically clear out his team. And I miss, and I'm like, fuck. But he misses too, so that was a complete waste of a turn. I don't know. I was kind of worried that he'd switch out, but you know what, honestly, doesn't matter, because Donphan can't really do anything to me. So I do get the Stone Edge off, and he does die, and I get my Moxie boost, so now I'm +1 attack, +2 speed. There's not really much his team can do to me at this point. Bulky Gyarados is really fun. He's really annoying to get set up, but he can do it. Unless they've got like a strong electric attack or like a rock attack, um, you can pretty much, set up on just about anything. Um, I mean, you saw earlier he took a +1 fiery dance. Uh, like it was really nothing. I mean, that's like a 4-hit KO without special attack raises. But yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of play around with him. I know he's gonna just want to keep countering because, again, as I said before, he doesn't have Stone Edge, and Earthquake won't hit me. And even if he has Stealth Rocks or Rapid Spin, there's really nothing that they will do. Um, and yeah, so I'm just free to set up here because you can't touch me. So once I get to +2, I know I don't want to sit in here all day. I know I can sweep his team, so that's fine. I'm going to go with the Stone Edge. He's going to hit me with a counter, and that's going to actually do quite a lot. But, not enough to put me in a state where I'm worried, because it turns out he does have Ice Shard, and I was expecting him to. But I wasn't worried about it because, again, I know it max HP. It's neutral. Dawn fans. Its attack is nice, but, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. So I'm going to Waterfall here, knowing that his sturdy is broken, and I can kill him. And that's exactly what happens. And he is down another Pokemon. And I am, yeah, just going to sweep his team now. Because all he's got is a Latias that'll die. And he's got this, which can fake me out, but it's not going to kill because, yeah, I do have max HP. So I was thinking he might want to switch out and come back in later and fake out me, but I figure by then I'm going to have gained enough lefties where it's not going to matter anyways. So, yeah, he's just going to stay in. He's going to send in his Latias. His only hope is basically me to miss his Stone Edge. But if I do, at this point, it's still not a big deal because I do have Jirachi. I can just Thunder Wave. Even if he sends in his Volcarona, he's paralyzed. Can't really do too much. Even if he sets up Quiver Dance, I do have things on this team that can handle it. So I'm not really worried. I do hit the Stone Edge, though, and his Latias is dead. He's going to send in his last, which is Volcarona. He's just going to run instead of letting me Waterfall him. Whatever, no big deal. So, so that's the end of the battle. It was really cool. I really enjoyed this Gyarados. I haven't used it since... I think I used it once, but it never really got use. And then, of course... I used it way back in like my first video I think I ever posted. Well, first Pokemon battle I ever posted anyways. So yeah, it's really fun to use. I mean, it's lefties, max HP, max speed, and you saw its moveset. So maybe you want to try it out. It's really cool, like I said. So that's enough for me. Have a good night or morning or whatever you guys are, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.